All right, my friends. So this is going to show you how to use some of the formulas and some of the things that you'll need to use in Sheets. Okay. So basically the way that I use Sheets is Excel. Okay. Basically the things that you'll need to use this for as a teacher are the things that they're going to ask you about. So I'm going to create a mock gradebook. Okay. So let's say this is a student's name, last name Soto, last name Henderson. I'm just making these up. Last name Perkins. Wonder where I got that one from. Okay, here's the score 87. Here's the score 99. Another score is 55. Another score is 37. This kid's all over the place. This kid's an A student, so I'm going to do 93, 80. Okay, almost an A student. 90 and 99. Perkins needs some help. No comment. Okay, so this one's 36, 39, and 45. Okay, so this column over here, you're going to want their average grade. Okay, their overall grade. Let me put overall grade here, which is going to be their average, right? So this is how you calculate the average. In this cell, okay, this is the F2 cell. It's F2. Pretty easy, right? I'm going to put equals. And then I'm going to put AV and see how the average comes up. Okay, click on average. And you see how this, what is that called? Not an apostrophe, the parentheses comes up, okay? The first thing, I want it to give me the average of this cell to this cell, okay? So this cell is 80, B2. So I'm going to put B2 colon, and the last cell I want is E2. So I'm going to put E2, and then I'm going to end the parentheses. Okay. And then hit enter. That's it. So again, this formula, you can see it up here, was equals average. So I just put equals A and average came up, and then parentheses. And then I put B2, which is the first cell I want averaged, colon E2. The last cell I want averaged. So everything in between, okay? And then end parentheses, enter. That gives me this, okay? Then this little square right here, see how this plus sign comes up? Left click, drag it. And you can drag it all the way down. And it automatically puts this formula into all of these cells. So it gave me the average for all of these kids. That's how you do a formula, okay? So if this was asking for the sum of these, I would have put equals sum. Okay, so let me back this up. Let's just say I was looking for, you probably won't need to do this, but let's just say it asked for the sum of something. Equals sum, just see how sum comes up? Sum, parentheses, and I want the sum of B1. So I'm going to click B or B2, sorry, colon to E2. Okay, so this, don't worry about error, just fix it up here. Okay, so fix it up here. So I want it to E2, parentheses, enter. See, now it's the sum of all of those. And then if I drag it down, it'll give me the sum of all of these. See how that works? Pretty simple, okay? Then what I'm going to, let me get it back to the average. Back to the average. There we go, average. Okay, now the next thing it might ask you to do is sort them by the lowest to the highest. Because as a teacher, what you might need to know is, okay, now I need to sort these so I know which are my lowest group to work with the group, right? Makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to highlight everybody because I don't want to just highlight this column because I want to keep the student name with the grade, right? So I'm going to highlight all of my cells left using my left click, holding it, highlight everything. I'm going to go into data and then sort range because I don't want to just sort it A to Z or Z to A. I want to tell what range I want it, okay? Sort range, and I want it by column F. So column F, okay? And if I want it to go A to Z, it's going to be smallest to greatest, okay? Z to A is going to be the opposite, just the opposite. So in this case, let's do it this way. And there you go. Okay. Now see how it says overall grade on top. If you don't want that, let me show you how to get rid of this. Okay. I'm not, see how I had overall grade initially highlighted, don't highlight that. Just highlight everything but the grade, okay? Then data, sort range, column F, sort, and now it kept the word overall grade on top because I didn't include that, all right? And if I need to switch that, data, sort range, column F is what I want, and this time I want it the opposite. I want the highest on top. That's it, guys. If they say give me the range, change, I want the lowest to the highest on test letter D, this is what I would do is highlight everything, data, sort range, and then I would just choose column D. And if it said I want the lowest to the highest, I would pick this one. Highest to the lowest, this one. Sort. That's pretty much all they're going to have you do with this. I can't imagine them having you do much more. So again, if you want the average for something that's equals, average, choose average, and then you're going to put, if it's C, if you want this to this average, it's going to be C4 colon E4. Okay, so it'd be C4 colon E4 and parentheses. And that is going to give me the average of this to this because I only put in C4 to E4. I hope that makes sense. If you want the average of all of this, you're going to put B4 to E4. Does that make sense? Okay, good luck.